Well, they're known as the Uber of the Middle East. Ride-hailing app Careem, operating in over 100 cities in more than 14 countries across the Middle East and the broader region. And they've been, in times, more successful than their nearest competitors, at least when it comes to working with the governments of the region. And now they have plans to expand. Let's listen in to their co-founder and CEO.
Today, when you open the Careem app, you will see us giving you an option to go from point A to point B in a reliable, safe, and convenient way. Tomorrow, when you open the Careem app, you will see an option to go from point A to point B. You will see an option to order your food, order your groceries, pay other people that you might be transacting with, and get a few other services that may be a part of your daily life. So we want to become the app for people in the region to run their daily lives in a simpler and productive way.
And what are the opportunities that come with that? Because this has been quite an evolution, hasn't it?
Indeed, it has been, right? And if you really look at what has happened in the region in the last 50 to 100 years, we missed out on a lot of development that happened in the rest of the world due to political strife, due to conflict. And the quality of life of our people as a result is not at par at what it might be in the rest of the world. The internet and all the power that it brings gives us an opportunity to leapfrog our people into the digital future. And what that translates into in financial terms is there is about $1.8 trillion of consumer spend, of which only 2% or $36 billion of it goes online today. Our estimate is that by 2030, this $36 billion will become $540 billion. So there is at least $500 billion of spend that will move from offline to the online world, which basically means that a lot of services will have to be developed that will actually provide consumers an opportunity to consume things online, and a lot of enabling services that will have to be built to enable these online businesses. So it is a massive opportunity in this region that we call the Greater Middle East, all the way from Morocco to Pakistan. And we believe that we are uniquely positioned as the leading internet platform of the region to go after that opportunity.
And how does this change your core business fundamentally?
It builds on the core business that we have built so far. So if you look at what Careem has been able to build in the last 6 years, not only have we built a consumer internet business, but we've also built a lot of the infrastructure that you need to run a consumer internet business in this relatively challenging environment. So if you go to many of the cities and countries that we've gone to, and these include places like Pakistan, Iraq, Palestine, Sudan, we've had to build a lot of the basic infrastructure that you need to operate a service like ours, which includes we've had to build our own locations database, our own maps, our own payment systems, our own messaging systems, our own call centers. And a lot of that infrastructure that we have built in the process of building a ride-hailing business now can be leveraged and can be the building blocks of other services that we can very easily and quickly launch to enable consumers to consume more services online and improve their lives.
Walk me through some of the new destinations that are coming online for Careem. Iraq, Palestine, Sudan. You guys are pretty brave.
It's the perception of risk in these markets is always a bit greater than the actual risk. And what we are truly motivated by is the opportunity to impact the lives of people in these countries. These countries have had a relatively tough time in the last few years. There is large amount of unemployment. Mobility in these countries has been very challenging. I was just in Iraq 2 weeks ago, and to go from the airport to our office in Iraq, there are at least 3 to 4 checkpoints that you have to go through. You have to change cars. It's actually very inconvenient. For some hours every day, during some times, the internet gets cut off for a certain reason. So things are challenging, and what we truly get inspired by is creating opportunities for people to earn an honest living, and to make it easy for people to go from point A to point B so they can actually do bigger things in life than have to worry about transportation.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.